nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
The blood was coming out from your mouth, and the man's handprint was on your cheek. Your dress was ripped, and your unconscious body was laid on the bed. His eyes got wide open after seeing her condition. He can't even imagine on his dream that it will happen to her. The man was still on her body, and you looked toward Jungkook with your painful eyes, and suddenly you lost your consciousness and faint. He took long step toward him and hold the man from his collar and throw him onto the floor and looked at you with his concerned eyes. Jungkook, why you open your eyes? Please don't do this to me. Open it. But you don't give him any response. He looked toward your body, your torn dress, the bite on your neck and bleeding lip. He closed his eyes and kissed on your forehead and hugged you tightly. Then shifted his killing gaze toward the man. He was shocked after seeing Jungkook. Jungkook, John, he shouted. John, bow to him. Yes, boss. John, call the doctor quickly. John, Then he called the doctor. Suddenly, Jungkook smirked like a psychopath and placed your head on the bed and covered your body with his coat and get up from the bed. He walked toward this man and looked at him with his bloodshot eyes. His anger was clearly visible on his face. He started folding his sleeves and come closer to this man. His dark aura and unknown smirk was enough to give him the sign that now his death is near. After seeing him that much closer to his face, he becomes scared as hell. He gulped his lump and looked toward Jungkook's face. He was staring him without blinking his eyes like he will eat him alive. Suddenly he smirked and placed his hand on his shoulder and pressed this area hardly. Jungkook, so you touched my bird, right? He was talking to him very calmly, but the anger was clearly visible on his tone. The man smirked on his word. Man, yes. His smirk was enough to boil his anger more. Suddenly he held his neck and tightened his grip. Jungkook, now you will regret what you did. You touched my bird, my wife, and you touched Mrs. Jungkook with your hands, and I will give your worst that even a god will feel pity on you. Now I will show you today what I do with the people when they touch something which belonged to Jungkook. He tightened his grip on his throat, and the man was suffocated because of lack of oxygen. He was tapping his feet onto the floor. Then he got up and leave his throat. He pulled his collar and dragged his body out from the room. Before leaving the room, Jungkook looked towards you last time and closed the door behind and dragged this man out from the room toward the hall. He took the knife from his guard and walked toward him. He looses his tie from his right hand and threw it into the floor and opened his shirt top buttons. With a devilish smirk, he held this man's wrist. Jungkook, so from this hand you slap my wife. You slap my bird from this hand. How dare you? He shouted. Man, Jungkook, it's just a beginning. You can save her from me. But your beautiful wife is now a target of your all enemies. They will take out their revenge on her to destroy you. You can't hide it anymore from anyone that now she's your weakness. He smirked. Jungkook, who sent you? Tell me right now. He held his collar and put the gun on his head. Man, if you want to kill me, you can, but I will tell you one thing. It's just a warning. She will die sooner or later, but the day will come. Your wife is a target of well-known man into this entire world. They are thirsty for the revenge. Just wait and watch. She will soon warm a bed of some another man. They will strip your wife and it until she's die. He laughed on his words, and suddenly he turned his head and looked toward him with his dark, burning eyes. Jungkook, I will burn this world if anyone think about her dirty into their mind. For me, it's enough to kill him, and touching her is a faraway thing. But now you speak a lot. Now it's time to say bye to this world. And yeah, about my wife, she is mine, only mine. And if anyone try to do it with her anything, then they will regret on their decision after seeing. And your dead body, it's a gift for them, for their tricks. Then he stabbed a knife on his hand until his hand was looking like a chopped meat. The man was shouting out of his lung and blood was flowing down onto the floor, but still he was not satisfying. He was taking out his all anger on him. Then he started beating him mercilessly until a soul left from his body. His body was dead onto the floor, but still he was hitting him like a monster. All his guards are even afraid from him because they never seen this side of him before. The body was full with the wounds and blood, so one of the guards takes step forward and speak, "Guard, boss, leave him, he's already dead. Ma'am needs you, boss." Then he come back to his sense and looked toward the body. It was looking horrible. Jungkook looked toward his guard. "Jungkook, give me your gun." The guard gave him the gun and he shoot on his body until all bullets got finished into the gun. Jungkook, cut him into the pieces and send it all to our enemies. And tell them the king of the Mafia will send them a gift. Jungkook, leave all of you right now. Leave me alone, he shouted. All the guards come out from the building. He walked toward your room and opened the door. His eyes landed on your small figure which was still onto the bed. The doctor looked toward the door and found he was you. She got afraid after watching you because the blood was still on your clothes. Red eyes and sweaty face was enough to make scare anyone. "Doctor, Mr. Jeon, everything is fine. She is okay." He was still looking at you. He shifted his gaze toward her and signed her to leave. She immediately left the room. He walked toward you slowly and sat beside you. He removed some hair strands from your face and tangled them on the back of your ear. Then he picked you up into his arms and walked toward the car. After seated it into the car, he turned it into the mansion. After when he reached to the mansion, he ordered his guard to turn off all lights and make it dark because he don't want it that anyone see you like this. He picked you up and walked toward his room. Then he placed you into the bed and sit beside you. Internally his heart was itching after seeing you like this, but he did not show it to anyone. He looked at your toe dress, mark on your skin. He touched your face slowly with his both hands and kissed on your forehead. "Jungkook, I'm sorry I did not protect you like the way I have to." He was saying this to your sleeping figure. Then he got up and take out your dress and come sit beside you. He slowly removed his coat from your dress and take off your dress. He closed his eyes for a second when he see a biting mark on your shoulder. He tightened his fist and control on his anger. "Jungkook, the son of a, I wish I can make him alive and kill him again." He took deep breath and changed your dress and covered your body with it. After some time, he also changed his dress and come and sit beside you. He was quietly staring your sleeping figure. Suddenly, guard knocked on the door and he entered into the room. "John, boss, everything is done as you said." Jungkook, now find out where this man come from. I need his all detail into the morning. John, "Okay, boss." Then he bowed and left the room. Jungkook, I have to know about that man soon, as soon possible. Who is up to Wayun and how they know about her? He frowned his brows and looked toward you. "Jungkook, I can't lose you at any cost. You are mine, only mine, till my last breath." He walked toward her and take it off her shirt. She was sleeping peacefully. He take her into his arms and snuggle his face into her neck and hug you more tightly. And after some time, he also drifted into the sleep. Into the next morning, he was sleeping peacefully, but suddenly he faced someone hitting on his chest. He opened his eyes and looked at you. You were crying into sleep and calling his name continuously. You are dreaming all of this event. "Wayun, help me. Please, Jungkook, please help me." He quickly hugged you tightly and tried to comfort you. Jungkook, shh, I'm here. Everything is fine. Open your eyes, bird. I'm here. No one is hurting you. But you did not listen to him, and still struggling into his arms, you are still dreaming yourself with this man. Because of fear, you are pushing him away and hitting on his chest with your small hands. He intentionally put his hand between your teeth so you can take out your anger on his hand and open your eyes. You bite Jungkook's hand until you get satisfied. He closes his eyes tightly and let you do with him what you want. You bite his hand hardly. That blood clot came out from his hand. After a few seconds, you release your anger on his hand. You leave his hand and open your eyes. Tear left from your eyes and you looked at him. Jungkook looked towards your face. Jungkook, now are you fine? All the last night memories flash into your mind like a nightmare. You did not say anything and suddenly hug him tightly and cry out of your heart into his arms. Whyun, why you don't come? I call your name so many times. Then why? Why you don't come? Your words was giving him more pain. He did not say anything, but suddenly you break the hug and become quiet. All the painful memories flash into your mind like a nightmare. You did not say anything and get up from the bed. He looked toward you. You walked toward the washroom and closed the door. He took deep breath and followed you to the washroom. He opened the door and found you were seated into the floor by hugging your legs. You are crying out of your heart. The water was pouring down on your body. Your dress was stuck to your skin tightly. He walked toward you and sat beside you. Jungkook, everything is fine. He got it, what he deserved. You looked toward him with tearful eyes and turned your face to the other side. Jungkook, talk to me. Answer me at least. You did not say anything. You are still quiet. Jungkook, okay, if you don't want to talk to me, then don't. He looked at you. Jungkook, I want to take shower with you. You are still quiet. He picked you up into the bridal style and make you stand in front of him. The water was pouring down from both of your bodies. He attached his head with you. He was admiring your face with his intense gaze. You can feel his gaze on your face, but the memories was not leaving your mind. This man's face was coming into your mind when he was torturing you with his touch. Then Jungkook touched your cheek slowly, but you are still quiet. Then he touched your lips with his fingers and rubbed the blood from it. Then he pressed his lips on your forehead and you close your eyes. He opened your hairs and make your body closer to him. Then he slowly kissed on your neck where that man marked you. Then he was kissing your every single mark. You are still lost into your thoughts, but when he was about to kiss on your lips, you open your eyes and push his body away from you. Whyun, why you did this to me? Why? He frowns his brows into the shock. Jungkook, what I did to you? Suddenly he becomes serious. Whyun, he was your enemy, right? Jungkook, how you know about it? Whyun, he told me when he was ripping my clothes. He told me it's just a beginning and one day your all enemy will do with me the same thing what you did with other girls. You are a monster. You are more sick and cruel than my thought. You have to suffer, Jungkook, like the other people suffer because of you. His eyes become dark and he holds your wrist tightly and jerks your body toward him. Jungkook, yes, I'm cruel and monster, but I can't lose you at any cost. You are mine and no one in this entire world can touch you without me. You belong to me, only me, till your last breath. You look toward him with full of hate. Whyun, and I will never be yours, ever. Your world is full with people like you who just know how to force himself on the girl. You push his body away from yourself, but he holds your wrist tightly and pin your body toward the wall and look toward you with his bloodshot eyes. Jungkook, Bird, you don't think you speak a lot and you deserve punishment for this bad behavior? You are struggling into his grip and look straight into his eyes with your painful eyes. Suddenly he smashed his lips on yours and you close your eyes tightly and he was going deep and start kissing you more passionately. You are quite under his grip and he was doing it like you are a rubber doll who don't feel anything. Suddenly he bite on your mark where the man bite you. Your tear roll down from your eyes and you push him hardly from your body and he break the kiss. You touch the lips and a blood came out. You come toward him to slap him, but he hold your wrist and turn your body. Now your back was touching his chest. Jungkook, don't do this mistake again, but then I even don't know what I can do with you. He rubbed his tip of the nose on your neck and sniffed your fragrance like a crazy man and pressed his lips on your neck. Jungkook, I don't care what you think about me, but now you are my addiction, my obsession, and my need. You belong to me, and for getting you, I can do anything, and killing someone for you is just a small penny for this devil. He turned you and you straightly looked toward his bloodshotted red eyes. Jungkook, you belong to this cage till your last breath. You can't make yourself free from me, Mrs. Jeon Jungkook. This is a devil hell and you are queen of this hell. He smirked and kissed on your forehead and smiled like a psychopath. Jungkook, get fresh. I'm waiting for you on the breakfast. Okay, don't be late. And don't cry. Your tears belong to me. If they are coming out from your eyes because of someone else, I don't like it. Okay? It make me angry. He talked to you sweetly, but even you are more scared from him. Your whole body was cold like ice because now he's behaving like a psycho who can do anything for you. Then he come out from the washroom. You sit into the floor and hug your knees. Vayun, why I become scared from him? What is wrong with me? Tears rolled down from your eyes. After a few minutes, John was going to the Jungkook room for telling him about some work. He was passing from your room. Suddenly he listened your crying sound. John, Vayun is crying. I have to check on her. But if boss with her, then he mumbled, but after some time he entered to the room, but your voice was coming out from the washroom. He entered to the washroom and watched you are still crying under the shower. You are hugging your legs, but put your head on your legs. He ran toward you and closed the shower. John, Vayun, what happened? Tell me, what is wrong with you? Why are you crying? You looked toward him and his eyes got wide open after seeing mark on your face. Your lips are bleeding. Without thinking, suddenly he hugged you tightly. John, cry how much you want. It was the first time you also hug him back tightly and cry out of your heart. The time was passing like that, but he did not move from his place. Somehow he also don't know, but he can't see you cry like this. He placed his hand on your waist. You are totally break down in front of him, but he was comforting you. After some time, you break the hug and look toward him. Vayun, thank you for being there for me. John, from now I'm your friend. You can call me anytime when you need me. Now, come on, get up and change your dress and eat something. You're not looking good. My friend always looking pretty when she smiled. You rubbed your tears and looked at him. Ayun, did you know anything about last night? John, I know about it, everything. Actually, boss hired me to find out about other enemies who are involved in this. You become surprised. Vayun, what involved in this? What do you mean? John, actually Vayun, it was a trap for Jungkook. Sir, they want to hurt you for taking revenge from the boss. You smile sadly on your face. Ayun, what a fool man they are, thinking that hurting me will affect this monster. John, you don't have any idea what you did, Vayun. Vayun, what I did to him. John, boss killed this man last night. Your eyes got wide open in shock. Vayun, what? He killed him? John, I never seen boss like this before. I was there when he killed him, very brutally. That human eyes can't see it. John, I don't know I have to tell you this or not, but first time I see different side of the boss. It was not anger when he was killing him, it was something else. You know, boss never hide anything from his father, but this time he never tell about this to anyone. Actually he was very worried for you. I was working with him from long time, but from the first time, I never seen him like this, worried for anyone. I think he's changing now, and the reason of this change is you. You are an angel into his dark life. He smiled and get out. Thank you, Vayun, for coming into his life. Now I'm leaving. Take care of yourself, okay? Bye. He smiled and left. You are still was into the spot like before. Vayun, did he really kill this man for me? You frowned your brows and still thinking about John's words. After some time, John entered to Jungkook's room and tell him the whole schedule of the work. He was smoking, but his mind on you. John, sir, we have to leave for England tonight. It's important. Sir, are you listening to me? Jungkook, he come out from his thought. You will stay here with dad. I want to go alone. John, but sir, I want to go with you. This place is not safe for you. Our all enemies are coming over there. It will be not safe for you. Jungkook, I know how to take care of myself. Arrange everything. John, okay boss. Then he left the room. At night, he entered to your room and found you are looking toward the moon from the balcony. He slowly walked toward you and stand behind. Jungkook, why are you looking toward that moon? You flinch after listening his voice and look toward him. Vayun, because it's so beautiful, alone and strong. Jungkook, just like you, beautiful and strong. You looked at him seriously. Vayun, like me? He was staring you without blinking his eyes. He was lost into your eyes, but were also looking at him. But he came out from his thought and take out a paper from his pocket. Jungkook, it's for you. Vayun, what is this? Divorce paper? He smirked on your word. Jungkook, in your dreams, it's just your admission paper. You're going to your high school. Your eyes got bright like a million stars are dancing in your eyes. Vayun, really? I'm continuing my studies. You quickly take the paper from his hand. Jungkook, Vayun, thank you. Suddenly he becomes serious and hold your wrist and jerk your body toward him and place his hand on your waist. Jungkook, then thank me properly. Your heartbeat got increased after seeing him that much closer to him. It was not a first time, but you are feeling different around him. Your heartbeat got increased and sweet spot appear on your forehead. You're feeling confused around him. Jungkook, I'm going. I need my wife to kiss me. You looked at him and he come closer to your lip. He was about to press his lips on yours, but you put your hand on his chest. You looked at him. Vayun, why you killed this man for me? He becomes serious and leave your waist. Jungkook, who tell you? Vayun, it's none of your business. Jungkook, then I'm not interested to answer your any question. Vayun, okay then tell me, why you don't make me free from this cage? Jungkook, don't ask these stupid questions from me. Vayun, why you always so unfair with me? Why you always ordering me, forcing yourself on me? It's not like that. You never spend night with other women and never sleep with them. So why, if I sleep with this man with my own wish, then you will still kill him? Are you? Let me go from your life. Answer me. Jungkook, you're pissing me off. Stop your questions. Vayun, why? If I let him touch me with my own wish, then what will you do? If I was not anymore, then what will you do with me? I want to know. Tell me. He suddenly held your wrist and twisted behind your back, and he jerked your body closer to him and looked at you with his angry eyes. Jungkook, if you let yourself touch with any other man, then I will never hesitate to kill you because you are mine, only mine. He closed his eyes and come closer to your neck and press his lips on your earlobe. You close your eyes and he snuggle his face under your neck and whisper, Jungkook, you are getting imported into my life. I don't know how, but this is not good for you or for me. You open your eyes and tear left. Vayun, I'm your wife, that's why? Or there is something else is going into your heart? He looked at your eyes and first time his heart was beating for you. This feeling is new from him, but he can't understand what is it. Jungkook, I don't know. He was about to leave, but you hold his hand and he looked at you. The situation was getting harder for you. As you place your hand on his neck and come closer to his face, suddenly the rain got started with heavy thunderstorm and all the lights got turned off. He was still looking at your face into the light of a thunderstorm. It was looking more beautiful. The view was in front of his eyes was your face, which he wanted to watch for the rest of his life. Vayun, take care of yourself. I'll be waiting for you. Your sweet voice gave him a goosebumps, and the next thing what you did was the biggest shock for him. You pressed your lips on him and kissed on his lips softly. He was still there like a statue. You are still kissing him. You get more closer to his body and leave no space. He also closed his eyes and kissed you with full of love. He placed his hand on your waist and tightened his grip. Your kiss was giving him another type of pleasure that he never experienced before. He was adoring your every single touch on his body. Your warmness, your touch, your soft lips was making him more crazy toward you. He don't know, but he don't want to leave you for a second without him. But your magic is now working on him. After a few seconds, you break the kiss and looked at him and smiled. Jungkook, you are making me more crazy for you, but you smile and blush on his words. He placed his finger under your chin and make you look at him. He pressed his lips on your forehead and kissed lightly. Jungkook, I will come soon, I promise. You smile and then someone knock on the door. Guard, sir, it's time to leave. Jungkook, you go, I'm coming. He looked at you and left the room. You smiled, but suddenly your expressions got changed and you smirk. Vayun, now you are mine, Jungkook. My love will give you a feeling like a heaven, but actually it's a venom. It will kill you, but slowly, very slowly, and then it's take your life. Now you can't run away from my cage. Your end is near, Jungkook. Now you will feel how it's look like when you love someone and they leave you, how the feeling of betrayed in love, how it feel like when someone cheat you. You took my everything, I will take your. I never leave you until I take my revenge from you. I will destroy you so much that if you kill me with your own hands, you will never get peace. My memories will always be your nightmare. You will never forget me. I promise. Your craziness, your obsession, your love will destroy you. I promise. So let the love game begin. Jungkook, your bird is ready to destroy you.